Hey everyone, my name is Kaikun6 and I'm here to do like a random unboxing. I know I've done this like maybe a couple years ago when I came back from vacation from seeing my family and friends in California. This vacation was like mainly like just strictly a lot of family time, and the only friend I ever saw over there just like when I was like just being there for a week over there in California was just my friend Choji. We got to hang out and stuff like that, talked about a few things, and that was basically much it, like we usually do anyway. So it was just straight chilling, you know, so it was really nice. So yeah, so I want to show you guys what I have gotten in my trip from California and like talk about it, more about it. But first, I do want to address a couple of white elephants in the room, I would say. First things first, yeah, I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks because like 2 weeks ago I went to go to California, and I thought maybe I was gonna do some shorts and stuff like that, but I never got around to that. I was just mainly like vibing the whole time, just enjoying time, spending time with my family and this and that. And other than that, I'm gonna be rambling on today also because this is gonna be somewhat of a rambling video, because I will talk about like my vacation and some other stuff that I do want to address. And mainly like now, you know, jumping into the second white elephant in the room, was that on October 18th, one of the bassists, or I should say like a very famous bassist, which is Sam Rivers, which is for Limp Bizkit, has died. And I was like shocked. I remembered just on October 18th, I remember I had like a really good breakfast that time, and I woke up just to like get ready to, you know, start my day and basically like just start on dinner and stuff like that. So that way I'll be able to have like, you know, somewhat of a decent day. And then I was thinking about, you know, like, okay, well, my husband was still on vacation, and he had to go back on Thursday to work. And so I thought, okay, well then I won't upload a video this week unless I upload one on Friday. So just the news itself that Sam Rivers died broke me. It really did. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, if you've known me this long enough, I've told you guys time and time again that I love Limp Bizkit. Like, it is one of my favorite bands that I have ever listened to ever since I was a kid, and it was because of my brother, this and that. And so the news broke me. It really did. I remember I cried for like, I don't know how many hours and stuff like that, because I was like, they just like wrapped up their US tour for the year, and now they got to go to like, you know, South America and some other countries for the rest of the tour that they're doing. And so I saw like a bunch of like IG posts about it. I saw Facebook, I saw everywhere about this news. And for me to wake up to this news, I was very devastated because I thought it was fake. I didn't think it was real. And when I saw the confirmed post on Instagram through Fred Durst and Limp Bizkit themselves, like I was devastated. I really was. I felt like, wow, like we lost Sam Rivers. We really did. And so I felt like I never thought I was going to see that in my lifetime. Like, seeing that one of the members of my favorite band will die. And so I thought, okay, well, how am I going to grieve about this? How am I going to process this? And then finally I felt like, okay, I had to take my time to just process everything that just happened. And then next thing you know, I felt like a little bit okay. I'm still like sad reacting to posts of anywhere. Like, if I see something on Facebook that they showed something about Sam Rivers, I'm like sad reacting to that, because I'm like, it still kind of hurts. Even as of today, it still kind of hurts. But I just hope that he rests well and that he's enjoying himself, because he was always a private guy. So like, they never really like disclosed any details till like probably a couple days ago now, or maybe just today, I'm not sure. But I just saw a post on Facebook saying that he could have died from he had like a cardiac arrest or something like that. I am not sure. I wasn't really entirely sure. I was not going to believe anything until like the actual coroners that investigated his body and do stuff like that. And like, I'm tearing up just even thinking about it. I was just like, wow, I can't believe like He left behind, I think, his wife and like a couple kids. I am not sure. I was so devastated from this, and I still am. And I just hope that family just basically is well taken care of and stuff like that. Like, hopefully all the other members of Limp Bizkit check up on this family, hopefully a lot, so that way, you know, they won't be just lost in time and space because of what happened and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's the other white elephant in the room, and who knows how long I'm going to be sad about this, but it has been a few days since this news happened. And yeah, all I know is that even thinking about it and even processing the death and this and that, it just made me like appreciate more, like listening to this band a lot more. Like, I'm hearing it in a different perspective now, and so I have been listening to whenever I can. When I'll be listening to Limp Bizkit just like in a different point of view now that Sam is gone. So yeah, so that's basically my shit I wanted to ramble on about. So this is going to be a very long video, like I said before, so get yourself something to drink, something to eat, because I will be showing like a few things here, and hopefully my camera will let me record a very long video, because I had a lot of like photos saved on my phone, and it was just mainly like random stuff, like mainly like craft projects that I have finished myself, which I will be showing hopefully soon. And then I have some stuff that was like in a shopping haul video. Hopefully I'll be able to show that next week or something. But for sure, I do want to do a playlist story video. I want to do like probably a couple of them, so that way I feel like I caught up at least, because I told myself I wanted to do it monthly, and like a lot of stuff has been popping up. And so I felt like, okay, I haven't been doing a good job on that, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. So yeah, so anyway, let me wipe off my tears and just continue on with this. So yeah. So the first things I will show you is like this big pile of clothes that's like right next to me. It is like literally tall. Like, I'm actually like eye level at this. And I have like this weird basket that I have been putting my yo-yo flowers in. I haven't like really done much of yo-yo flowers, but this came from my mother-in-law saying that she had these like raspberry, well, it says like lychee and I don't know what else, but like she had these baskets for such a long time, and she gave them to me because I told her that I have been trying to store away all my fabric flowers that I have been making. Like, you know, it's already been a couple years since then, and I haven't made any more since I've been busy crafting and trying to actually clean up the small room, you know. It is nothing new. But yeah, so she told me like I can have those baskets, and I have a couple more of those, but I ended up grabbing that so that way I can pile the clothes on there, and then I'm gonna, you know, basically take these clothes with me because they have been washed. They either been washed by me or by my mom, because these clothes came from my mom that she's bought as time passed by, the last time that I went to California. And she ended up buying me more clothes when I was in the thrift store and at Walmart. And so I was very surprised to find these. So anyway, let's continue on. So first item I'm going to show you is a shirt that I thought that was really, really cute because of the fact that I was going to like a couple of thrift stores over there in California. I missed going thrift store shopping over there, and so I felt like maybe I could find something that I want. And I did find like a few pieces of clothing. My mom ended up buying it for me, and I was just like, no, I'll have Blake pay for me. And she was like, no, you're here, you need to get spoiled and blah blah blah. And so that's what happened. And so it was just like a great experience. Like, we even went to a food spot that they do every weekend over there, and it's called Tacolandia, and it's really good. All it is just like taco places. There's like pasta, there's pizza, there's basically everything you could think of. And the last basically on the last day there, which was like on a Friday, I went to go there again, and they had like a really amazing food, and I wanted to try something different, and I went to go try octopus tacos, which I don't know if you guys know about me or known me long enough. I love seafood. And I don't eat it as much as I used to, but like whenever I do, I like to pig out on seafood. And I went to go try this like guy's tacos, and it was like nothing but seafood, and I had like 2 shrimp ones and 2 and one octopus one that I wanted to try, and it was just delicious. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. And I told myself, like, once I come back here, I'm going to get more octopus tacos. It is so good. I had the tentacles only, sadly, because I'm a fan of, like, the rest of the body. Because when I was a kid, I remember one of my cousins came over, like, she, rest in peace to her, actually, because that was my cousin Mona that passed away from cancer. And she basically introduced my mom to, like, sort of like a seafood boil type of thing, but it was just mainly like she found this one place, I don't know, and basically it was kind of like a convenience store type of thing that they sell seafood by the pound. And I remembered her and my mom coming home to, like, a pound, like, basically like a lot of pounds of shrimp, and then there's 1 pound of octopus, and it was like little baby octopuses. And I told myself, I'm gonna go eat this. I want to try it, because I have always been very adventurous to try new things, especially seafood, because I always felt like with my dad, me being his kid, he was always adventurous of trying new things, honestly. And so that was like, hey, you need to try this. And then I always ended up trying it. And I always either liked it or hated it, depending, but I had the experience of trying it. And so I went to go try this octopus, and it had basically everything in there. It was grilled to perfection. And of course, a lot of it, they don't recommend you eating the brains or whatever, the inside of the head that's in the octopus, but I was a daring little girl at the time. So I went to go eat the full thing, and it was so delicious. And since then, I always felt like octopus was, like, one of my favorite things for seafood other than shrimp. And so for me to try octopus again from 2 weeks ago, from that experience, it just felt like it was amazing. Anyway, but yeah, so I was just trying to, you know, basically trying out some new things, because, like, every single time whenever we go to California, especially on vacation, I always try my usual stuff, and then I try something new, and then that was definitely something new. And I hope to go back there sometime soon to try more food over there, and of course other places. But yeah, so anyway, let me just continue on with this. So I ended up finding some clothes over there at some thrift stores. I don't remember the names of them. I know one of them was a Goodwill, that's for sure. It's a Goodwill Salvation one, and it was in Chino. And the other one I don't remember the name of, but I really like that thrift store, because it was like one of those thrift stores that I always found basically my bras or my underwear or anything like that. And I know a lot of people have opinions about those type of things, especially for lingerie, but honestly, like, I haven't had no issue with it, especially since, like, my mom washes everything anyway from the thrift store, so there's no big deal anyway. And even as of today, I'm always, like, gravitated towards, like, whenever I'm trying to grab clothes, I'm always washing it whenever I come home. So yeah, so I found this Lauren Scott 3X shirt, and it has little freaking you know, ladybugs on there. I thought that was really, really cute, and I told myself that I'm gonna wear this whenever I'm hanging out with my mother-in-law, and hopefully she'll be like, oh my god, that is so cute, because she loves ladybugs, you guys. She loves ladybugs. So I was like, that would be like a really cute thing for me to wear while I'm hanging out with her, and then she'll be like, oh my god, that is cute. And I just said, yeah, I agree. So yeah, I don't remember which thrift store it was. I think this one was at the Goodwill, if I remembered. But yeah. And the next one I will show you guys, I was so surprised to find it, because in this, not Goodwill, I am so sorry, the Salvation Army, I'm confusing the stores, I am so sorry, because this Salvation Army was basically kind of like organizing their clothes by color, like a Goodwill. And so I had to go dig deep into these clothes, and even though they were closing in, like, I don't know, in an hour or so while we arrived there, but I didn't care. I was just like, I wanted to go thrift store shopping with my mom, and we ended up going to do that. And so yeah, I ended up finding this Misguided brand, yeah, and it's a UK 18, so that's why I was like, oh, that's really cool. It's kind of faded out anyway, but, like, I ended up finding this shirt, and I thought this was so funny, and I told my mom about it, and she's like, go get it, honey, it's really funny. So it's a antisocial butterfly. I love this, and everybody knows that I love butterflies, and I love monarchs and blue butterflies, so that's why I was like, this is so funny. I ended up telling Blake about it, and he was like, yeah, go ahead and take it. And then next thing you know, we went to go to two Burlingtons that following day to go get some clothes for my husband also, and I couldn't find anything that I wanted in there anyway, except maybe a couple shirts. Maybe I'll just show you guys like from there. But anyway, but yeah, so I ended up, like, he ended up buying another shirt. It was the Antisocial Club type of shirt, and it had cherries on there. So it was just like, it was meant to be, you guys. So I felt like whenever I'm wearing that shirt, hopefully he'll be wearing this shirt so we can match, even though we never match on anything, you guys. We never really do. So yeah. And this is one of the shirts that supposedly my mom found for me, and it's a camo shirt, and it's by the brand, Lucky brand, and it's a 1X. And I do vary on sizes depending on how stretchy or how big the material is, depending on the sizing. So for this 1X to fit me, it's just really crazy. And it's a V-neck camo shirt. It's kind of very see-through, so I know this is going to be staying in my house. That's for sure, but I don't care because I really, really love camo, you guys. I am a camo fanatic. I love tie-dye. I love simple prints. I'm a cherry print lover. I don't know. I'm basically almost everything, even like these hearts. Like, even though this is like a moo from Walmart, I still love the simplicity and like, it's just so pretty. I don't know why, but I've always been like that. So yeah. So moving on, more clothes because I have a lot to show you guys. But yeah, so there is Diet Coke pants, and yeah. It is very pretty. I found this at the thrift store too. I think it was like the one in Pomona, I believe. And I told my mom about how I had this vision that I want to find these pajama pants and like I want to turn them into like shorts. And I mean like appropriate length shorts. Because I already have enough like shorts where I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable wearing them even at home. And especially since I'm a big girl and my thighs chafe very easily. So I told myself I'm going to make me some basically knee length shorts, or at least a little bit above my knee where my thighs will not chafe at all. And so I told my mom I'm going to do it with the Diet Coke pants, and she's like, go ahead and do it. So I ended up grabbing that, and then I ended up grabbing these, and these are gummy bear ones, and I cannot believe they actually do fit me, because I remember seeing these a long time ago. I don't remember where exactly, but I remembered seeing these pants, and including those Diet Coke pants, by the way, and I still believe it's probably from Five Below, who knows, but anyway, whoever donated them, thank you, and it's an extra large, and that one is also an extra large, but yeah, it's called Weekending, I would say. And it's like these really cute print of gummy bears, and I love gummy bears. But I feel like my husband is the one who likes gummy bears too. So he's like the fanatic here. And this is an actual Coca-Cola brand one, and it's XL, so that way I can just show you guys. But yeah. I don't know why, but like ever since for me, I feel like whenever I moved here to Texas, to me, like I don't care about branding. I just care about like how they're gonna fit me and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden I go to California and I'm like, I'm looking for the latest brands in there, like Lucky brand, like who, like it's just so crazy because Lucky brand is such like a bougie type of brand for me, and I never go into those stores, you guys, especially when I go to the Ontario Mills over there. Oh my god, like I never thought they'll have like big girl sizes for me or anything, and I'm not like the type of person to be like, okay, I'm gonna look that up online and see if they have any plus sizes on the website or anything like that. But yeah, no. So yeah, in that thrift store also, actually no, I think this is like what my mom gave me. No, this is a thrift store find. It's a Fit Collective, and it's a 3X, and it's like a V-neck shirt, and it's very wide, and I love it. Like I said, I have been wearing like very comfy clothes nowadays, especially now since like if I'm doing videos, I'm just gonna wear like tops like this. But in my free time, when I'm like not on camera and stuff like that, I have been wearing some bralettes that I'm not going to show you guys because these are like bralettes you can find at Target, because that's where my mom found them for me. She found I found 3 of them, and I wanted to wear those at home because like I have the habit of like whenever I'm going to the little girls' room, I'm always tucking the end of this to the underneath my titties so I could like wipe myself properly, clean myself properly, instead of like any backsplashing or just like, this is TMI, I know you guys, but like we're like friends and stuff like that. And and like, just I don't want it to get dirty, basically. And so I have been doing that, and so I got tired of doing it. So I just said, you know what, I'm gonna get me some crop tops, even though I have never thought in my life I'll ever wear a crop top, but it's basically a bralette. And I have been feeling free from, you know, basically like wearing crop tops, and so I've been using that, and it's really nice. Maybe in a different video I'll show you guys what they look like, but I'm telling you, it is by the brand Auden, Auden, and it's at Target. And go ahead and buy you guys some. It has like three of these like little like closures, like you can just snap closures, and that's what they are. So anyway, but yeah, I'll show you guys in a different video what they look like. So yeah. And then I think this was a gift from my mom. No, this was from Burlington, actually. I remember now. And it's Aeropostale, and I love it. I love the color of it, and I love the sleeves on it. So hopefully it'll be perfect enough for me to like actually wear it while I'm on videos, or if not, just like me going out or something like that. I am not sure, but yeah. Oh no, my pile's about to fall, so I need to do this real quick before they fall. This one was a thrift store find. I think this one was at that Salvation Army one, and I was so happy to find it. It is by Mihal, I think, and it's an XL, but it's a very stretchy material, and it's like, look at this tie-dye one. Like, it's just so pretty, you guys. I'm always looking forward to finding tie-dye stuff. Oh, and I found out it has a little front pocket in here. Perfect. I could always just put some stuff in there while I'm doing some stuff. But anyway, but yeah, I love tie-dye. And I'm always looking forward to tie-dye everything. Especially by the end of summer or the beginning of fall or something like that. And my pile just fell, but luckily my tree caught it over here. But yeah. And then this one was, I think, also a gift from my mom. I'm just trying to go really quickly, you guys, because I don't know if I'm going to have to make a part 2 for this or not. But it's by the brand Caslon. It's a 1X. And it's really pretty. I think it has a front pocket too. Yeah, it has a front pocket. It's another V-neck, and I love it. It's kind of see-through, so this is going to be only at home for me to wear, and that's fine, because I don't want nobody to see my bra and everything. And my hair is a mess, you guys, so just ignore it. This one is from Walmart. I was surprised to find it because I felt like I can never find any cute things lately now at Walmart, especially like for the moo-moos. I feel like the prints now are depressing to me, and so I felt like, no, as soon as if I see it, if it doesn't give me like this dopamine rush, I will not buy it at all. For sure. That's why like all these clothes has been giving me some dopamine, and I feel happy about it. And then as soon as I find out that maybe it doesn't bring me joy anymore, I'll just basically either donate it or just use it for something else, you know. And so this one gave me a dopamine rush because I had never thought I'd find it at my local Walmart, which later on I did find it at my local Walmart when I went to go grocery shopping with my husband the other time. So yeah. And it's these pants. It's cherry printed. It's light pink. It's so pretty. And it's by Joyspun, and it's an XL. I was so surprised because this is a Joyspun and this is like a 2 or 3X. So I'm like, I feel fine with it. And then when I wore this, I was like, why does the pants now, which it has pockets. I was like so happy about it. Why, and a drawstring, why does it feel like when I wear the 2 or 3X for these, it's so big on me? Like, it's just so weird. And I'm not like losing weight or anything. So my mom thinks I am, and I'm like, not really. I've been trying to like eat properly again, like eat more vegetables and stuff like that. But I do drink a lot of water, you guys, even though it doesn't look like it, but I do drink a lot of water. And so I felt like I need to size down. And so I went to a 1X for this one. It was still too big on my waist. And I'm like, what's going on? So I went with an XL. Fits me perfectly. So I'm like, what the heck? And so, yeah, my mom ended up buying it for me. And I was just so happy because she knows I love cherry print. Because she was asking me about, like, when we went shopping, I was like, is there any certain clothing that, like, any styles that changed while, you know, you were living in Texas? And I just said, no, honestly, I felt like the same amount of love that I have for certain prints has not left since I moved to Texas. And so she's like, okay, because I'm going to find you some stuff. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And these are meant to be, the next few things, or a couple things, are supposed to be, like, for my husband. But after after him trying them on, sorry, my hair is a mess, trying them on, it did not fit him. It's too small on him. So I decided I'm taking them for myself. So these are meant to be men's shirts, and that's fine. My mom found this brand. Lee is a 3XB though, but it's still small, but like, oh my god, I haven't seen a Lee brand shirt in so long. I feel like I never see it here in Texas. So for my mom to find this in California is like such a Californian thing, because like we grew up with like different brands that basically brought us joy. And I felt like a lot of these brands are sometimes either they don't exist anymore where we live at, or we have to go online shopping for them. It's just crazy. And so for me to see a Lee shirt, I'm like, that's crazy. Immediately, whenever I see a Lee shirt, I think of the skateboarder, Jason Lee, or if not, the actor that plays Earl, as in My Name is Earl. So that it just basically just brings me back to him. I don't know why, it just does that. So if there's a connection there, let me know, you guys, because it's so weird. It just gets me every time. Anyway, and so this one is a 2XL. It's a Gildan brand, and it says heavy cotton, and my husband could not fit a 2XL no more. I think he's now a 4 or 5X, sadly, because boy be eating. Thanks to me and my mom and everybody else. So yeah, so it's like this red shirt, and I was like, I'm going to wear this. So if you see me wear this in future videos, you'll see why. And then there's that. And then that was a gift from my mom, actually. And then this one was a gift from my mom too. And it's the brand Promises. I was like, oh my god, I know a song that's like basically a song like that. Anyway, and it's so cute because it has like 3 buttons on the front, and then there's the brand. It's just so cute. It's like this ribbed type of material, and I don't know, it's just so cute, and it's gonna be perfect for like this fall weather that we're getting now. We finally got like actual fall weather. Like this morning was like 48 degrees, and we've been used to like 60 to 70 degree weather where it's like hot. So for me to like turn off my AC at least, or at least my fan in the dining room area, it's like unheard of, honestly, you guys, because I run these fans and these ACs like 24/7. So yeah. And the last thing I'll show you for clothing wise, it's called Comfort Colors, and this was also a gift for my husband, and it's a 2XL. It's a heavyweight garment dye. Okay, I was just reading the label, but here you go. Like, and it doesn't fit them, and I was like, yeah, let me go wear these shirts. They're gonna be either, if the sleeves are long enough for me to wear in public, just to like hide my turkey wings, as I call them, they will be used for outfits, because I still have so many other shirts and pants that need to be like basically paired properly, like color wise. And I don't know, I love putting together an outfit that just screams like me, you know. Like, I don't care if it's like patchwork and then it's like a different color, this and that. It's just me, you know. Like, I'm not impressing anybody here. I'm just like, you know, trying to get this dopamine rush inside my body. And like I said, if I don't wear the outfit, I'm not gonna wear it, because if it doesn't bring me any joy, I'm throwing it away. I have been doing that since the beginning of this year, and I have been continuing to do that. So yeah, anyway, now let's go continue on. And this one is a big box. I remember my husband ended up buying a few things in California, whether it was with my friend Choji, or it was just with my family and stuff like that. We ended up getting a big box, and it was like already filled with stuff, but it had like this big gap in this box. And so we ended up stuffing it with like plushies and some other stuff. So it's like I took out a majority of it for, you know, just for my husband, because a lot of it was mainly for him. And I brought home some stuff with me, and I'm about to show you guys. It is a huge box. It is from Walmart. It's the Pen & Gear brand. It's the large brand. So it's a 27 by 15 by 17 box. I cannot pick this up. I wish I could. It's not heavy or anything, but it just won't fit in the camera. Like, yeah, sorry you guys. I think I just like doxed myself. But yeah, it is a big box. And I just show you guys a few things that I have brought with me. And first things first, of course, on top, it is my shiny Butterfree plush. My husband got this for me, like, I don't remember, like, how many years ago now, but it was, like, one of our anniversary things. And he said that he found this somewhere out in the wild. I don't remember. It was like at a thrift store. He bought it from a shop or anything. Oh my god, and the antler, like the little antennas are bendable, so I could just form it however I want. And since then, I felt like, oh my god, like I just love Butterfree. I've always liked Butterfree. That's my favorite Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemons now. But it's so cute, and I'm so glad I brought it home with me. And yeah, so is just so I have it back in my house. It's so nice because this came from my mom too, you guys. Some of these, my mom has stored some of my stuff over the years, and they reduced it now to like a few boxes, and so we had to go through this one box to fill up the space of this big box, and of course it's not enough, so yeah. And I also did a mystery box also over there. I don't remember the name of the store, sadly. I wish I knew, but they were selling like $25 ones, $15 ones, $20 ones, up to $100 basically. And oh no, that's a different store. My bad. No, this one came from like where I remember in Montclair Plaza where the Disney store used to be. There's an anime shop now in there, and I remember I got this mystery box. It was like $30, and I told my husband like I want to get it, and so I ended up opening that box in front of like my sister and then my niece, which I finally met, you guys. Like that little girl stole my heart already when I saw the ultrasounds, but she stole my entire heart now that like when I first met her and I was started like, you know, getting to know her and stuff like that. She's just so adorable, you guys. But yeah, anyway, I ended up giving my sister like a little nightlight type of thing from this mystery box, and it was like a star shape type of thing, and it was pink. I told her like if she wants it or not, and then she's like, I'm gonna go see if Yumi wants it, and so whatever. Anyway, but yeah, and this mystery box has some really, really random stuff, and this is the first item, you guys. It's Bing. I don't know where this came from, and the retail price on this, apparently it's a pillow for $21.99, because apparently the value for this mystery box was $100. So I was like, excuse me, what? And so I ended up getting excited when I saw the other stuff for it. But I'll show you guys more. I just want to show you another plush, which it brought so many memories because I forgot. I don't know who bought this for me, and I think it was Blake. But I got Monokuma plush. You guys, I don't know if it's official or not. I don't even have the tag. I don't care if it isn't, but it's so cute. I love Monokuma. I remember the first time I ever seen Cinnamon Toast Ken on YouTube. I know he's done some other like videos at the time when I first saw him, but he played this game Danganronpa, and I fell in love with the game since. And then it was just like I just fell in love with this character, and I was like, I want a plush of him one day. And apparently my husband found it out somewhere in the wild, and I'm like, yes. And so I kept him with me ever since. And then when I was ready to move, I told my mom and my sister to keep them because it is a very precious thing for me, because I love Monokuma, I love Danganronpa, and I'm going to be displaying, I need to like build up a shelf somewhere around here where I could keep all my plushies here with me, so we will see. So yeah, and then the next thing I will show you from this box, I found I think I found this, or my husband found this, and I want to try it out. And I don't know if you guys know about this, but I have been on a green tea kick lately, and what I've been doing was steeping my green tea in cold water, basically cold brew it in the fridge for 24 hours, and then I drink it. And I don't drink it by itself. I drink it with some other stuff, like it could be with fruit infused juice, it could be juice, anything. I've mixed it up with a lot of stuff. And then when I saw this, and I love soursop, or I should say guanabana, basically. That's what it is, guanabana and green tea. And so I was like, yes. And I think we found this at Burlington. It was $2.99. I'm trying this out, and I'm gonna see, like, I'm gonna do probably a review on this, who knows, and hopefully it's good, because I love green tea, so, and I like soursop. And yeah, so the next things I will show you, oh my god, I forgot what this was. My mom put some stuff in a Ziploc bag, and I think they're seeds. Oh no. Oh, I don't remember. I see little seeds escaping from here too. Oh no. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I think it was like flowers, I think. I don't know, but I remember I told my mom, like, I want some flowers in my yard, and hopefully it would be really good, and then maybe I could share some of those flowers with my mother-in-law. And she sent me like a whole thing of them, and I'm like, I cannot wait. Because I remember when I went over there to my childhood home that I grew up in, especially since they're still living there, I remember, like, my mom had this beautiful, like, backyard, and it still is beautiful. Like, it just changed so much the last time I was there. Excuse me, that was disgusting. I appreciated, like, her plants, like, whatever else she grew in there, and I don't know, I just fell in love with it, and she showed me some plants, and then she said, you want seeds of them? I'm like, yes, and then so she ended up sending me seeds. So thank you to my mom. I'm going to be planting this as soon as possible. I cannot believe I forgot all about it. Hopefully they're still good, because I need to go find me some fertilizer and some other stuff, so that way I'll be able to start growing some stuff. So yeah. And the next few items I'm going to show you are probably from mystery boxes for sure. One of which is like a mask, and it's from Demon Slayer. So it's like this really beautiful mask. I don't know, I just love it. And then this one was a different mystery box, I think. Yeah, I went to go open it just in case. I had like this $15 one, I think. Where is it? I still kept the packaging from it. No, $20 one. And the store is called Anime Station. And I thought this was really cute. I'm keeping it. That's what caught my attention. It has Cinnamon Roll on here. And even though Cinnamon Roll is my husband's favorite character, but I just love watching her. And so I ended up getting some stuff from there. And one of which was this one. And yeah, and they're supposed to be squishies. And I ended up getting Pom Pom Purin and Kuromi. So I'm like, I'm going to keep the Pom Pom Purin, but I want to give this Kuromi one to what's it called, to Liliana, which is Blake's one of Blake's nieces. So yeah, and I have some stationery items in here that was in that mystery box that I told you guys before. And oh my goodness, hold on, I just found something else in that other mystery box from this one, you guys. I found a Pom Pom Purin hair clip. It's so cute. I'm keeping it. But yeah, now back to the other mystery box that was from that came from basically that store. I don't know, that Disney store that used to be the Disney store. That Bing was in there. But there's this pen. It looks like a fist, and it's $2.99 price value. It's really cute, and it has different colors, and I love these type of pens. And then there's an ice cream eraser. That is so cute. It was $3.99. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think they're, how do you pronounce it? This giblets, whatever. But it's for like the Crocs. $5 value, and it has like these little anime characters on here. And I think they're from Haiku, I think. I don't know. I haven't seen the anime yet. Sorry, you guys. You can just inform me later on. And then there's this one, a pin. So I was like, that's really cool. $2.99 for it. And then more stationery. Puppy Dummy, $1.99, and these are like sticky notes, I think. I don't know, these are really cute. And then I found these stickers. I remember I was like telling my sister, like, do you want Yumi to have these? And she's like, no, maybe she won't like these type of things, and who knows. But anyway, and Yumi is the name of my niece, you guys. So there you go. So $2.99 is really cute. And then this one is Soya Duck, $2.99, and this is also sticky note, and it has like these different characters on here. Of course, as usual, I love this frog one. I love the frogs. Anyway, I need to dig deep more into this box. And some other stuff too that I have not seen in a very, very long time, so bear with me. I'm trying to dig everything out. This one came from my own personal collection, I guess. I didn't even know I had my own gel pens, and then I have another set of gel pens somewhere else. But yeah, apparently my husband said, like, yeah, you bought these a long time ago and then you never used them. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about like that about me, but I rarely use any gel pens nowadays since I've been writing everything in black ink for my stories. And then I saw this guy at I think it was like the Plaza or Montclair Plaza. He says that he does like hand crocheting stuff, and he crocheted this by hand. My husband has this in cinnamon roll, but I have this in karopi, or like this little frog one. It is so cute, you guys. I love it. I'm probably just gonna start wearing this in my videos, who knows, but I love Karopi. Like, it's my favorite character from Sanrio. And then in that same mystery box, like, I don't have the wrapping for it no more, but it's like, or maybe I do, you guys, who knows. Let me go see, because I see something else in here. I forgot to take it out when I was in here. No, it's a receipt from Five Below and some other stuff, so I don't think I should do that. I don't remember why we went to Five Below during that time, but anyway. But yeah, so it was like a mystery ball, and I went to go open it, and I know it was like Sanrio related, and I was like, oh my god. So it's like this, like, they give you like this chart or for Kuromi and My Melody, basically different forms of them, and oh my god, it is so cute. I wish I knew somebody that likes My Melody. I will actually give that to somebody that wants it. So there you go. That's that. And then I have a couple more things to show you guys. Oh my god. I remembered I've been looking for this for such a long time, and it's kind of beat up, but I don't care. I'll probably leave her in the box anyway. But it's Sailor Neptune, the Pop Funko one. And I remembered I went to Frankensons, which, by the way, you guys, I went to Frankensons. I enjoy going there anyway. It was like, it's heaven on earth for me, basically. And what it is, it's like a warehouse full of, like, basically nerdy stuff that you can think of. There's like memorabilia from anything from Marvel, from DC, anything that you can think of, they sell it there, basically. And so I went to go buy this like for $15 at the time, and I was so happy about it because other places they had it for like over 20 bucks. So this one really nice person over there at those booths, I went there during a weekend, and by the way, they only are open certain times of the day anyway. So yeah, and I see a mosquito right behind me, so let me go kill that. I am so sorry, you guys. So yeah, Sailor Neptune. Sailor Neptune is my favorite character from Sailor Moon. So yeah, I'm glad I got it back. And so, oh, and I think I think I dug deep into this box now. One of which I was just so happy about to have it in my life, basically. So anyway, let me go move this over here so I can show you guys properly. What else? So I ended up getting some stickers too in that mystery box for the Sanrio stuff. And I ended up getting like these Kuromi stickers, which I know they're going to be added to my collection. And they're so cute. Let me see, I can show you guys one by one, but there you go. There's one of them like that. There's this one, and then there's this one. And oh, actually, I'm covering up her face, sorry you guys, but yeah. And then this one is said eraser on here, and I was like, oh, I wonder what kind of eraser will I get. Of course, I opened it just to see what it was. It is My Melody. It is so cute. But yeah, so that's that. And then these are like the items that came from my own personal collection. I was so happy. I don't remember who bought this for me. I think it was my sister, and I'm so glad to have it back in my life. These are like cards from Persona 3. I have the whole set with me. I was so happy. So it has like the full and everything else, like all the arcanas and stuff like that. It has all of them. I was so happy to have these back in my life, because what I wanted to do was I want to frame them, not individually, but what I want to do is frame them all in one frame and then just have it hung up somewhere on my wall, so that way I could just appreciate the artwork even more in person. And I remembered I showed this to like one of my friends at the time, and he did basically a tarot card reading type of thing, and so told me like, oh, what each one means, and I was just like, okay. I was just going based off of the video game anyway. So anyway, and this one I was so surprised to have back in my collection, even though I'm never ever gonna use it, because it is so near and dear to me. I feel like I think I might have to throw it away, but I want to keep the packaging. But you guys, I found my Graveyard Swan Queen with the Tarte collaboration one. Oh my god, I love Bunny. I still see Bunny as of today from her videos, and of course I'm kind of scared of opening this, but yeah, I remember I've been wanting her makeup. I've been wanting everything merch wise from her, and I could not find anything that I felt like was going to be perfect other than just like a shirt or something like that. And so my husband ended up buying this for me, and I was like, oh my god. And it is brand new. It has not been used, you guys, so that way I can just open it up. I can see you guys on camera. Hi. But yeah, there you go. There's the palette. It has been untouched, you guys. I have not touched it at all. I told myself since I like a lot of the colors on here are really pretty, but it's not really for me, you guys. Like I don't wear makeup anyway. The only thing I do anything different with me is just like I put black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, and some foundation. I don't do primer or anything like that. I wish I could learn how to do makeup so I can do like basically look better, or if not just like feel myself better, but no, I will never use it. But yeah, I'm so glad. This is going to be somewhere on a shelf. And then, yeah. Anyway, last item I'm going to show you guys is this. Oh my goodness, I have been talking about this one recipe for fucking years, you guys. Like, I remember I talked about it with my husband, and I'm glad it's back in my life. And what it is, it was supposed to be like soy ginger plum ribs or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it is this one. I think I got this at Barnes and Noble like years and years ago, and I told myself I am so going to be cooking so much from this cookbook, and I never got around to it because my mom overtook the kitchen so much when I was growing up, so she never really let me cook anything from here, and that is fine because I told myself that once I get a place of my own, I'm going to be cooking whatever I wanted to, and that I do. That's why I am fat. That's why my husband is fat, and we're staying fat. Anyway, is this cookbook. It is 3 books in one. It has Chinese, Thai, and Japanese. So it's a 3-in-1 type of thing. And it has like this description. It's on a spiral type of notebook, a hardcover, definitely a hardcover. And it just shows you some different things that basically, you know, it's like it has like a Chinese cooking on here. Basically, it just tells you everything on here. And so I remember I bookmarked some of these recipes with like these like flags and stuff like that because I told myself I'm gonna learn how to make that. And then yeah, so I'm right now looking for this one recipe. Hopefully I'll be able to find it because I fell in love with it, and I have been wanting to make it for such a long time. And oh, that one is so good, you guys. Like, I'll just show you this Thai peanut salad. I don't know, like the photos, it's just so pretty to me. And then I can't find it. Probably it's in the Japanese section. Thai shrimp curry, which I'm like, that looks so delicious. I'm gonna go make that. And then what else? I'm trying to see if I can find the ribs one. If I can't find the ribs one, I'm gonna be so upset because I remember seeing this specifically in this recipe book. But yeah, so breaded, I already do tonkotsu. I am a huge fan of that. Yeah, I can't find it. That's really strange. Usually I'm like, oh, I could find these ribs recipe, and I cannot find it no more, so that's really weird. It's probably somewhere in here, you guys. It's just hidden. But just to have this back in my life, it's just so happy. I still have some other stuff that it's in my mom's house that needs to be coming back with me, but we will see when that happens because I really want my stuff back. And yeah, and the box is empty. So yeah, so that's basically mentioned. I'm going to show you guys. This was like a very long video, and yeah, I'm glad to have these type of things in my life, especially the clothes and all these items. It just brings me so much joy, and I am so glad it's back in my life. So hopefully I'll be able to basically see if my own family can send more of my stuff, whether it's like a big box, a small box, it don't matter. We're gonna see if they'll be able to send a lot more stuff with us. But knowing them, they're gonna be like, you just guys need to rent out a U-Haul and just do that. And I'm over here like, I need to. I was thinking about like if my like the whole thing about the whole passport thing and my license did not went through, I was literally gonna tell my husband like, hey, let's go rent out a car, drive over there to California, spend like a couple days, come back, and then basically just take all of the rest of our stuff with us from California to Texas, so that I can just show off like what kind of weird collection I ended up having as a child, or even as like a 20-year-old type of girl at my time. But it's just, there's so many random things, like, because I had a bunch of hobbies. I like to go shopping, of course. I still do as of today. I collected like plushies that brought me joy, like basically the Monokuma one, and then the Butterfree one, and then I ended up liking like a whole bunch of other stuff. I was fandoms, like I still am in some of the fandoms, but not like I used to before. So yeah. So anyway, that's basically much it. I'm just gonna cut off the video now because I'm like, I don't want this to go on and stuff like that. So yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I don't know what next week is going to be. I think it's gonna be a shopping haul video because I've been shopping ever since I came back from California to go find some stuff that's like my outfits and stuff whenever I have to go out in public, so that way I can at least kind of look like decent but not really decent. Like, I just don't want to look like trash, you know. Even though I don't care about what people think of me, but it's just like the thought of like I don't want like my clothes to look like so nasty where it's like not bringing me joy, basically. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go now. So hopefully you guys have a lovely day and a lovely week, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye everyone.